Welcome to the Wellness Biz Academy, where we turn passionate practitioners into profitable practice owners. I'm Duffill, corporate business strategist and naturopath, showing you how to build a thriving practice with simple, proven systems that work. Let's create the practice that you long to have, because it's time to start living your passion and growing your practice. I know that you want more of the right clients in your business. I know that you are sick of the feast and famine cycle that you are stuck in, but you don't know how to get out of it. You are doing all the things, you are following all the steps and all the strategies that everyone is sharing online, and you are still struggling to get results. So that is why I'm going to share with you today some tips that I recently shared in my masterclass, Aligned Clients in Abundance, where I shared my 5 proven strategies to build a profitable, booked out business full of the right clients, those people that you can help and support with transformative offers. So I'm going to walk you through those today, the 5 strategies that I shared in this free masterclass, because my friend, there is a pathway to creating aligned clients on repeat. You don't have to live on the feast and famine roller coaster, but it takes a little bit of work, simple steps. It's not hard. It's exactly what I have done in my businesses. I built a thriving natural health practice from scratch within less than a year. Actually, within 6 months, it hit 6 figures. Within 3 months, it was booked out. The clinic generated multi-6 figures every single year, and I scaled it using online programs and other revenue streams. And now, here in this business, I help so many other business owners do exactly the same thing. I believe one thing, that marketing and growing a business is not hard. It is the confusion and the overwhelm that makes it difficult. So I'm here to pull back that curtain, and I'm going to share with you those strategies. When you start working on your business and on your marketing, there's a few things that I want you to just do away with straight away. I don't want you to worry that you're too new. I don't want you to worry that you don't have an audience. And I don't want you to think that you don't understand marketing, because all of those things are things that you can learn, and they're not hard things to learn either. And I'm going to walk you through that. I know what you really want is a steady stream of the right clients. You absolutely love what you do. That's why you do this. But searching for client after client is wearing you down. You're exhausted. You don't want to have to sacrifice either your values or your integrity to be able to get clients. And online, we know people are teaching some shady sales tactics, and that's just not you. It's feeling really hard. You have thought about giving up your business, and I know clients tell me that when they take a break, they often are looking on employment websites thinking, gee, wouldn't it be easier to get a job than keep running this business? So you're sitting there thinking, what am I doing wrong that I'm putting my heart and soul into this business and it's just not working as well as it should? I also know, though, that you have bought the courses, you have done all the things, and it's still not working. There's so much conflicting advice out there, and you are confused, absolutely confused. Plus, you've got limited time. You've got precious limited time, and you don't want to waste it. You need to put it to good use into things that are actually going to get you results. But right now, you're not exactly sure what those things are. So you just wish right now that someone would show you the steps. And I've had so many people tell me this lately. Why is there gatekeeping? Why aren't people telling us how to exactly do this? So that's what I'm doing in this episode. I'm going to tell you exactly how. You don't have to waste your time. It's easy to get results. You just have to follow a proven framework so you can stop guessing. So it's time for all your hard work, my friend, to start paying off, because you are going to use my top 5 strategies to bring in the right clients, to hit your revenue goals, and to get the right clients on repeat. My friend, you want to have a notebook for today. It is full of juicy, meaty information. You want to write this down. Now, strategy number 1 is all about your messaging. You need to take the time to get this right. Everything hinges on your message. If your message isn't right, you won't connect with the right people. You won't make sales. You won't get signups. And why are you in business? You need to make sales. So take the time to get your messaging right. At the heart of everything, remember what you're selling is solutions. You're not selling an hour of a time. You're not selling an hour of time with a nutritionist, a naturopath, a therapist, a coach. You are selling somebody a solution to a problem that they have. So think about this and relay that into your marketing. Your messaging is more than the offers you make. You want your messaging to show who you are, what you stand for, what the vision is for your business, what you're passionate about, what your values are. So spend some time, invest some time into getting that messaging right. Don't forget to slot in time, maybe quarterly, at least annually, to review and revise your messaging. You need to create these messages as a foundation piece of your business. It's the difference between building your business on sand or stone. But your business will change over time, so your messaging will naturally change as well. Now, remember also consistent use of your messaging as part of your marketing strategy. It gives a nice flow that's very easy for your audience to understand. Strategy number 2, you want to start putting your leads on autopilot. There are so many systems and processes available to you as an online business owner, and you need to start taking advantage of them because your business needs lead generation. Plain and simple. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have, you need lead generation because leads become clients. If your business doesn't focus on lead generation, you won't have a steady flow of clients. And I've seen this time and again. Many entrepreneurs, they start their business, they launch their website, they set up their socials, and then they just sit back and hope that clients book in. It lacks a clear strategy, and you'll forever be chasing your tail and chasing the next client if you don't have a lead generation strategy. Now, a bonus tip here, a way to start to grow this leads really, really quickly, and people generally use lead magnets, freebies, masterclasses, trainings, things like that. So to get some really dramatic increase in your leads quickly, you can use some advertising on social media platforms, low cost, small investment, and see what result you get, what return you get. You could also use bot automations like ManyChat to automatically deliver this lead gen sequence. Also, what's working really well is something that I call authentic personal outreach. Because we don't want to be salesy, we don't want to be slimy, we don't want to be just slipping into someone's DMs unannounced. But there are ways to do very personal outreach and connect with people. So spend time on your social media platforms, getting to know people and engaging. Now, strategy number 3, and don't be afraid of the word, SEO is your friend. SEO is your friend. What SEO can do for your business is bring you leads on repeat. So SEO is a massive missed opportunity for most businesses. It's a better traffic driver than social media, yet most of the entrepreneurs that I speak to spend the bulk of their precious time working on social media. Social media isn't driving the traffic to your business. It's not driving the sales. Unless, of course, you are an influencer or in that sort of market, then that's different. But the people in my audience, the entrepreneurs and business owners, social media is not your traffic driver. The great thing about SEO, the more focus you give it, the more you tune it in, the better your results are. The more search engines learn about you, the better they deliver results to people who are searching, the higher you'll come up in the ranks. And SEO works for every business. It doesn't matter if you are predominantly online, whether you've got a bricks and mortar as well, whether you're a business to business or a B2B or a B2C, or whether you're a mobile. SEO works for every business across the board. So it is time to become friends with SEO. It's time to look at those keywords that you're chasing and target them more effectively. Pick 3 to 5, be really clear and really targeted with those, and watch your results over time. You can grow your ranks naturally and organically yourself by being careful about what you're chasing and how you're doing it. Think about the blogs you're putting out there. Think about the sales pages and the service pages and what you're saying. Use things like Google My Business to get that extra hit of SEO, because the results you get with your SEO will compound and improve over time. Number 4, strategy number 4 for you here today is content. Content is number 1. It is king. So your content will strategically, naturally, organically bring the right clients to you. And I caveat this with if you are regular and if you are consistent, feast and famine content creation brings feast and famine results. There is a 3-month cycle that I can see with so many entrepreneurs I work with. If they have put some effort into their marketing, I can see the flow on of that. It builds in their business and they increase clients, increase revenue over the period of about 12 weeks. But while they're getting busy with clients, they stop marketing. And then at the end of that 12 weeks, they start to decline. We're back on that feast and famine. So consistent effort breeds consistent results. Remember in your content to speak to your ideal clients' needs and how you help them. What's that transformation you offer? What's that solution? And my friend, bring back the blog. It is a great driver of SEO. Your blog is so tailored to exactly what your audience wants to know. They will be searching for these terms. So put those terms into your blog and make it very, very searchable. And then share that blog. Share it across your social media platforms. Share it everywhere. Now, remember when it comes to content, make content creation easy by having content pillars. Content pillars are 5 or 6 core topics that relate to what you do that you can be talking about consistently across all of your marketing messages. Content pillars will make your content creation so much easier. They're going to align your content so your audience will see flow and consistency in it. So it's a really great habit to get into. And don't forget to recycle your content across your platforms. Like I just said, don't just write a blog and leave it and forget it on your website. Share that across other platforms. Create Pinterest tiles for it. Maybe film a video for YouTube where you're talking about the content in the blog. Take snippets from the blog and share those on your social media posts. And remember here too, when it comes to content, create in batches because that speeds up your process. Now, strategy number 5 is one that I call heart first sales. We are the healers, we're the helpers, we're the service-based entrepreneurs. We're doing what we do because we love it and we love to help. But that doesn't mean that we can avoid selling. You have a business. We have to make money. You need to sell. If you're not selling, what do I say you have? A very time-consuming hobby. Yep. But sales can be done authentically. They can be done heart first. Sales is not a dirty word. So how can we do this authentically? Firstly, we can have a range of offers. Not everybody wants or needs a one-to-one. Think about how your ideal client needs to receive their solution. What would suit them the best? And offer a range of solutions around that. When you are making sales in your business, you can take regular action, you can take very authentic action to follow up and convert leads, because your leads convert to sales, which converts to revenue in your business. You again can do this in a very natural way. We don't have to be manipulative. We don't have to use scare tactics. What we're trying to do is find alignment between what we offer and the clients that we're talking to, or the potential clients that we're talking to. Now, one of the ways I do this in my business is I am very honest on my discovery calls. If someone has booked in to talk to me about an offer and I don't think it's the right fit for them, I will honestly say to them, look, it's not the right place for you. And I will recommend something else that might be the right place, even if that something else is working with somebody else. Okay, I'm not going to put a round peg in a square hole. If I don't have the right offer for those people, I would rather they go elsewhere to someone who does have the right offer. And that comes back to how we can do sales that's really authentic. So, sales goes wrong for a lot of entrepreneurs because it's avoided. You might feel that it's pushy. You don't want to be pushy. You don't want to be slimy. You don't want to be manipulative. But those elements only come through in the way that it's done. If you were not pushing people to make decisions they wouldn't ordinarily make, if you weren't offering a real tried, proven product or solution, then yes, it would be manipulative, it would be salesy, and that's not what we want to be. But I know all of you have businesses that are in the business of helping. And that is legitimate. So don't be afraid of making a sale. I got sent a message the other day, and this person said to me, I want to share my new offer on social media, but I don't want to look pushy. I'm too afraid. And I said to this person, I said, have you been to the supermarket lately? And they said, well, yes. I said, well, have you tried to get into the front door of the supermarket and tried to walk past all of those people trying to sell you raffle tickets? And she's like, yeah, I have. Well, that is what pushy looks like. Your post on social media saying, hey, I've got this great new offer and I'd love to share it with you. If this feels like something you need, jump on a call and let's chat. That's not pushy. I can choose to take the step and book a call with you, or I can totally ignore your post and scroll past. Don't be afraid of sharing your offers. It's not pushy. It's not salesy. You're not holding someone's arm behind their back, making them buy this offer. You're putting it out there as a suggestion. It is literally an offer. They can take it or they can leave it. But remember, when it comes to sales, sales are the key to everything, because you're creating a business. You want to create a business that provides the life that you want to live. So whether that is full books or a lifestyle business or something in between, you need to sell. You need sales. So making friends with sales and creating an authentic process for sales that will build your business in a sustainable way is an important part of your business strategy. So today I've taken you through 5 activities that are going to make massive shifts in your client numbers, in your revenue, in your consistency. They will move you beyond that feast and famine roundabout. They'll start to make business easy and they'll start to make marketing easy. Now, does that not feel like something that you want? And look, I know it's hard. I know it's hard because right now, out there in the online spaces, everyone is sharing different things and you're trying to do them all. But it really can be so much easier than that. Start with these 5 strategies that I've shared today, and focusing on these actions are going to be what starts to move the needle forward in your business. Now, if this is something that you would like to take further in your business, there's a link in the show notes for my mastermind, the Elevation Code that's just opened. Now, I'm taking a limited intake of people into that. I have 7 pillars of success that I'm going to be stepping you through in the Elevation Code through a series of blended trainings with group strategy calls, one-to-one strategy calls, and my one-to-one support. So if it's something that's of interest to you, grab the link in the show notes and have a look. I've got time in my diary for the next week, and I'd love to have a chat to you about how this might be the right fit for your business as well. Thank you for being here today. Take some great notes and start to activate these 5 strategies, and I know you'll start to see results in your business really soon. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time on the podcast. Thank you for listening to the Wellness Business Academy podcast with me, Cass Duffill. If you are interested in growing your practice, come get my free guide, the Practice Success Toolkit, at cassduffill.com or grab it in the show notes. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.